Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Jane's Fighters Anthology as we continue the Russian campaign. Now, last time, just a quick recap, we had, between missions, we had recaptured Anthology Air Base, so we were stationed there when China threw a good chunk of its remaining air force at us in a last-ditch attempt to kind of even up the odds a bit. However, we shot them all down for no losses, so in the end they ended up handing us a decisive victory. So today, we will see what else we can do to help beat back the Chinese now that it appears we have the upper hand. Death Angel, Unashi Air Base, date August 4th, local time 23:30 hours. Weather clear. Situation: enemy supply bases are being destroyed in a systematic effort to isolate and weaken frontline Chinese troops. Mission objective: your targets are 4 storage structures in a heavily defended valley. Threat suppression data: ground opposition, ZSU-23-4s, air opposition, possible SU-27s, and MiG-29s. So, yeah, they want us to fly F-117s. I say, nah, man. So, we'll be taking a fair amount of slicks. Well, we'll be taking our usual big slicks and snake eyes. I'm not going to bother reducing our internal fuel load because that takes forever. And we're just going to carpet bomb it, because why not? So, with that, let's jump into the mission. Alright, so our first order of business, as always, is to climb. Infrared scanners are on. Not picking up anything yet, though. Looks like they started us pretty low to the ground. Which, honestly, if you were in a stealth aircraft, lower would probably be better to kind of get under everyone's radar, and then you can kind of blend in with the ground clutter, but this game doesn't really model that very well. I mean, maybe with some of, like, the older SAMs, you can fly under them, but, these later SAMs, you know, you can be flying 15 feet off the ground and they'll still see you. Alright, we got hostiles at 25 miles. Hopefully we can climb above them before they become an issue. But, I think we'll turn a bit to starboard here just to increase the amount of time before we end up meeting them. And then this will hopefully give us the time we need to climb to our desired altitude of 40,000 feet. So, alright, turn again, because it doesn't look like they've turned around at all, which, oh, there they go. They're starting to turn east. But we're still going to turn anyways, because we're still kind of close that some of their passives, like the IR, might pick us up. Oh yeah, and they turned again too, so yeah, definitely a good call there. Zoom in a bit. We got X-29s. Looks like they won't be engaging them anytime soon. Alright, so we're gonna turn about again. A long way out. Again, give us more time to climb and kind of put us more back on track for where I want to be with regards to our waypoints. There we go. Now we're at 35,000 feet, so we should be pretty immune to... Ooh, looks like they put all the storage at one waypoint for us, so that's positive. So hopefully we can just do this in one pass. Alright, we're 20 miles out. I'm probably going to pulse our radar here real quick. Okay, they got MiG-29s flying below us, so we're gonna pulse that out, try to lock onto a target, and then turn it off.
160 miles.
There we go. What do we got? Ooh, looks like a Ford Air Base of theirs, where they've got some attack helicopters stationed. Oh, maybe. I think those are the Super Frelons, but I imagine those storage units at the base are what the brass have in mind for our targets. So we should be able to give them a nice little carpet bombing with the 2,000 pounders. Yeah.
12 miles.
Yep, those were Super Felons. Reduce speed a little bit, but not too much. Fortunately, the weather is nice and clear. I would hate to do these on like a cloudy or foggy night, because that would actually force us to get in close.
10 miles.
Alright. We definitely got a lot of hostiles down here on the ground. Oh. We're getting in range of the base, I think. Bombs per storage unit should do it. And then, where'd they go? Did we pass them already? I think we did. So, we're not going to try again on this pass. I think that's fine. If we get mission accomplished, we'll just go. Much as I'd love to destroy the rest of the base. Oh, there it is. I'm not gonna. Nope. We're not gonna fall into that trap. Yep. Turn to starboard, and we're just gonna walk away. And we'll. Oh, there goes the bombs. Looks like we hit all 4 storage units, so we can go on home at this point. I think that's what we're going to do, because their fighters are starting to get very angry. And I don't know how much higher we can climb. Yeah. Yep, we're starting to stall out here. There we go. And now we just... Really? Those were F5s that were tracking us? Interesting. In any case, our goal now is to just GTFO. Just flying right over them. Man, the sky is thick tonight. Alright, that should be the last of their patrols, so cut throttle to half and start descent.
Proceed to waypoint Delta, bearing 133, descend to Angel 3.
Another 30 miles to the landing approach. Who's this? Probably not. There we are. That's our base right there.
We're almost home.
Alright. We'll turn around the long way here to continue burning off speed and altitude, and hopefully line us up for the approach. Where, oh where are your colored lights? That is not what I want. There we go. Now we got the airfield. Actually not seeing any. Oh, there they are. They're just not lit from this angle. Trying to speed up a little bit here. We don't want to stall. Alright. Flaps down.
Clear to land.
Gear down. Clunk.
Wind at 27 knots.
Alright, let's go in. Slow us down a little bit because being a nice heavy bomber, we have a ton of momentum we're going to have to bleed off. Oh, we might have bled off too much there. There we go. So about 160 knots is when we start losing altitude at this weight level, at least. So I think we'll make it though. There we go. And we have solid ground. Everything looks good, so I think we're going to run a little short on this runway, so we're going to throw up the brakes here. If we just glided to a stop like all the other heavy aircraft in this game, we'd run way off the runway. And I've noticed sometimes if you go off the runway, especially with a heavy aircraft like this, they will just blow up spontaneously, which, you know, in real life it kind of makes sense, especially at higher speeds. But when you see the AI do it all the time and not get penalized, it's a little annoying. But then again, they should have just made the runways big enough in the first place. So at least that's my take on it. But then again, I'm sure they had performance constraints to work with. You know, this game wasn't meant to handle, you know, 40 plus, 50, 60 plus aircraft in a mission, not to mention ground objects and stuff, which you can definitely see if you ever try to make a mission for the carriers, or for an aircraft carrier rather. You can only have like 5 or 6 aircraft on deck at once, and it's not going to, you know, take any below deck or anything. So, why do we have combat music? But, so yeah, it does, kind of gets a little annoying, actually. So if you want, like, 20 aircraft to take off from aircraft carriers for, like, an alpha strike on an enemy naval group or something, you need to have 4 copies of either the, oh, I think we're gonna hit that Nighthawk there, so we're just going to, end here. Although I am curious who's attacking our base, since I did hear a SAM launch. Debrief, Unashi Air Base, date August 4th, mission Death Angel, resolution success. Great job destroying that supply base. So we destroyed the 4 targets, so we hit the 4 storage units, and we got 1 other and 1 AAA in that. All but 1 of our bombs hit, it looks like, or at least caused damage to something. Our wingman was just along for the ride. So with that, we will perform maintenance on our B-2 Spirit, and now she is fully air capable and mission capable once again, but I'll have to wait for next time. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and we'll see you then.